My view on abortion is that it is up to the individual. I am pro-choice, but that doesn't mean I'm pro-abortion. I think it is necessary for each woman to be able to decide what she has to do with her own body. I think religion has a big part in it. I don't know. I spent 8 years at a religious school, and I am still pro-choice. I think it has a lot to do with the family you come from and the community that you're in. If abortion was illegal, abortion would still happen. Illegal abortion would be illegal safe abortion. When abortion was illegal, it still happened and women were dying because they did it to themselves. Abortion is necessary for women to be able to safely choose what they want to do with their body. Well, the people who are denying women the right to choose, a majority of them are grown white men. If those men could get pregnant, there would be as many abortion clinics as Starbucks.
The unborn child doesn't have a choice. You can't take that away from somebody that doesn't have that choice.
I just don't understand how an 80-year-old man in Congress or in Senate could decide what it's like to have a uterus and give birth. So, honestly, right now in our society, having a uterus kind of feels like you're a second-class citizen. So that's how it kind of feels. Because, I don't know, why haven't we made laws about men and their reproductive system? Seriously, why can men shoot off as much semen as possible and impregnate 10 women, and that's totally cool, but a woman who has a child out of wedlock or whatever, she is shamed. So that, in my point of view, is women are being looked at as second-class citizens.
Okay, denying women the right to choose is keeping the men in power, first of all, and it's just holding women down. I would like to see you get pregnant, sir.
Any man who decides to say what I should do with my body, I will fight them tooth and nail. And I have given birth twice, and it's not an easy thing, and raising a child is not an easy thing, so men will never understand, and how dare they decide and try and tell us what to do with our bodies, because they will never know. And until we can start putting laws on their reproductive rights, why should they regulate our reproductive rights?
Personally, I don't believe that I could ever get an abortion, but I think that everybody should have the right to choose. I think it's just like basic human rights. I think that we shouldn't be dictating what other people do with their bodies. It's not you. It's not your body. It's not your choice. It won't affect your life. Get over it.
People should have the right to choose whether they want to have a kid or not. And sometimes, accidents happen, I guess, and you just can't financially afford it, and it affect your quality of life greatly. So.
I'm pro-choice. I think that all women should be able to make decisions that concern their own bodies and not have to be influenced by anyone other than their own, what they personally want to do. Things like religion come into play a lot, and I also think lack of access to information. So if you grew up in a family that's pro-life and that's the only information you ever receive, and that's not bad, but if you don't go out and seek out your own information, you're going to be unfairly biased. Just like if you grew up in a pro-choice household and you never went out and sought out information. So I think it definitely has to do with where you come from. It's not about the baby's life, it's not about the fetus's life, it's about controlling women and making sure that women are always kept down, and that women are not allowed to make their own choices, and that we must make them for them because women are not competent, and basically controlling women. If you're a man and you think that you're qualified to speak about abortion, speak about pregnancy, speak about any sort of medical procedure that only a woman would undergo, you don't have a right to speak about that, you don't know enough about it, and you need to check yourself.
92% of people surveyed said yes, they support the women's rights to choose, although 21% of those people said if necessary, they would choose not to get an abortion.
When surveyed, people reported that religion, family, and upbringing were the most prominent influences on pro-life sentiment.
Today there were about 1,000 abortions, while this year there were about 100,000 abortions. and out of those 100,000, about 9,000 were due to rape.
Able to choose what I do with my body, and if I accidentally got pregnant, I should get the chance to still be able to live the life that I want.